Shut up, listen up, everybody, what up? Gonna put it in a podcast, boost, what's up? We talk, we laugh, we sing, we dance, we'll do anything if you give us a chance. We'll play one time, it'll help us out. All truth, no lies, no, it's never a doubt. If you like rants, tirades, and honest opinions, we shoot from the hip and we're here with precision. Give us one chance to play Opinion Bros podcast.
Okay, I'm recording it.
All right. So here's a mini episode of Los Pina Bros. It's me, Mando, with my brother
Alberto 333.
and we're today's D23. So Disney is basically whipping their dick out, and
I was just gonna say blowing their load.
there you go, all over our faces. With
This is a mature podcast.
Yeah, for the whole family. And we're gonna watch some of the trailers that they've been unleashing all over our face. First one up is Secret Invasion. So let's check this out. This is our reaction to it.
Yeah, this is our reaction.
Oh shit, it's made by Marvel Studios. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, so we see it's Nick Fury's back. Oh shit, Don
War
Cheadle's in
Machine.
it. Hell yeah. I love me some War Machine.
So underutilized, I think.
Yeah, I know, right? Spider-Man gets Tony Stark sunglasses, but what does Rhodey
War
get?
Machine gets crippled legs.
So it looks like what's his name? Sam Jackson's coming back because he was in space in the last few movies. And then we're getting back Agent Ross. Rhodey's back. Some shit's going down. This has a real political thriller looking.
Yeah, it looks.
to
This is what I want to see. This
Yeah.
style of movie.
Yeah, it looks serious.
It looks like Civil War, or Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
right back to that espionage thriller, like.
Back before everything was like a joke. Like
Yeah.
Action sequence, and then joke. Nick Fury looks pretty cool when he's in that beanie.
Yeah, I like him without the eye patch. He looks pretty cool.
I don't know. I feel like if you're Nick Fury, you need to have that. Oh, there it is.
He's had it. I mean, I think it's time to just to leave it off. I think it looks cool, but
So, Secret Invasion. But then you know what Secret Invasion is. You've
I
read
mean,
the book, no?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Oh, I think I read something.
But I mean, yeah, it's just a bunch of people were Skrulls.
Yeah.
Pretending to be humans and some
superheroes.
heroes and I don't know if that's what this is about because they introduced the Skrulls in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and they were like good guys, but in here, I don't know if there's going to be bad Skrulls or what.
Yeah, I mean, and it could be something completely different. And again, Secret Invasion, the Skrulls were bad guys, right? In the comics.
Yeah, they were like straight up bad guys. I
So-
think there was like one good guy, and it was that Captain Marvel one, the male Captain Marvel.
See, so in here it could be maybe Secret Invasion. We don't know if they're invading to be good guys or bad guys, or it could be another completely different race of aliens doing
Yeah,
something.
do you remember the name of the blue guys? I keep fucking forgetting their names.
Nah, I don't know.
But yeah, we don't know. It doesn't really tell us much, but it looks serious, and that's actually something we haven't really seen from Marvel in a while. Is like something done without so many jokes. Like I'm all for the jokes, whatever, and when they're needed. But like it's Nick Fury, he should be serious. He should be badass. It's Sam Jackson. So,
And we need something with stakes and
Yes.
like if you're throwing quips and jokes at every corner, like then how am I gonna take this seriously? And I'm gonna say this. When they go for serious, I think they always knock it out of the park. Like, in not one point in that trailer, I was like, man, that they really fucking suck at doing this or that. They're going for thriller, but it looks legit, and they really didn't even show anything. So
Yeah, story wise, I'm not too sure what it's gonna be about. I mean, just by the title alone, I'm assuming it's based off the book in some fashion, but looks good. Next one,
and that was Secret Invasion.
The Secret Invasion.
Okay, we're on the next trailer, and this is Tales of the Jedi for Star Wars.
So, off the bat, it's animated, so it's not gonna be live action, and it looks like we're gonna be seeing a lot of the characters from Star Wars canon. Baby Ahsoka.
Yeah, and it's done in the style of the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch, which I know some people don't care, but at first I didn't care. As the series went on, I loved it, and they got better and better with their animation. And this looks to continue that. We have a young Count Dooku with his apprentice Qui-Gon.
Is that supposed to be Qui-Gon?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
shit, that's awesome.
And that's what I was telling you
I
is
didn't
they got the
realize-
nose.
I thought we were talking about Dooku's nose.
No,
Okay.
Liam Neeson's nose. They got it.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to see more Qui-Gon.
We have Anakin training Ahsoka with some clone troopers.
I like that he's kind of being like a fucking harsh, like, master to her.
Yeah.
He's like, no, again. Because we never get to see that in the live action movies. He was always kind of whiny, and I know the show kind of shows the more heroic side that we, I guess, expected when, like, Obi-Wan would talk about him to Luke. But this looks good. It's 6 chapters, it said, so I'm assuming like 6 30-minute episodes. I've never seen most of Clone Wars. I saw the last couple of episodes just to hype me up for the last trilogy. But also looks good. When did it say it was coming out? Did it say October?
I didn't see, but I mean, it's
coming out soon.
Yeah, I'm for sure going to watch that. I love the Clone Wars. Bad Batch is, I mean, it's good, but I feel like that show is not what they advertise it as. But yeah, I'm gonna watch that for sure. Yeah. If it's quick episodes like that with a little backstory on some of the characters, like, cool.
I feel myself getting older and just thinking like, okay, I like anthology tales.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that there's 6 episodes, if that's a season, I'm fine with that. 30 minutes, 40, whatever it's gonna be. I'm assuming 30 because it's a cartoon. But yeah, like I love Star Wars. I'll watch that. So yeah, that's a definite yes from me.
All right. Okay, I'm recording.
All right, introduce this one.
All right, this next one is the official trailer for Werewolf by Night, or what?
Yeah, Werewolf by Night. It's an old 70s Marvel comic character. So Marvel's already like, shit, we've lost Captain America, Iron Man. What else do we got?
Morbius.
Yeah, it's Morbin time. Oh, we have to do the review for that. So it looks like it's a black and white. It's gonna be stylized. It's gonna be black and white. Oh look, they even put like the cigarette burns on the side and the scratchy like film quality. It's gonna be starring my if I was gay future boyfriend Gael Garcia Bernal as the titular Werewolf by Night.
Che Guevara.
Yeah, he plays Che Guevara. Yeah, Motorcycle Diaries. That girl that's screaming for her life looks like Jessica Jones, but I don't think. But you said you
don't. No, I don't think it's her. No,
because
not
I think
at all.
I don't think Jessica Jones would be cowering like that. Looks like Man Thing, who's Marvel's version of like Swamp Thing's gonna be coming out in here. It looks like almost like Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. Not really feeling it, which is weird because it's kind of hitting things I like monsters and black and white. Like it's an homage to those 1930 movies from Universal. But it looks jokey.
I mean, I don't care because I think that's the thing is like they're just putting out whatever. Like it's not like, hey, this is our next big project. I think it's Halloween is coming up and they're putting this out.
Yeah.
Then cool, it's like a Lego Star Wars. It's just a special. It's not anything to live or die.
It's directed by Michael Giacchino, who's basically the new John Williams. He makes great music for a lot of the movies. For Marvel, Star Wars, Lost,
yeah.
Ed, you name it, he's probably made in the last few years.
Planet of the Apes, I think.
Planet of the Apes, everything. Yeah, he's. Did you do the Batman? He did the Batman. I don't know. I'm not feeling Werewolf by Night, which is weird because I love fucking werewolves.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's whatever. I think it's just a little throwaway thing. I mean, like I said, yeah, it's not their next big anything. It's just a fun little project.
All right, next.
Okay, yeah, that's our thoughts on Werewolf by Night. Okay, you want to introduce this next one?
Yes, I would love to introduce this next one. Mandalorian Season 3. I love the fucking Mandalorian. The fact that his name is Mando.
Yeah.
Man.
That he's Hispanic anyway. The character. I mean, yeah, he's not Hispanic in Star Wars, but
he's a Latino character. So I don't know. I have a special place in my heart for this guy. And like Bettini were saying, he had the best episodes in Boba Fett.
He has the best anything live action Star Wars. And so I'm really excited for this to continue because he has everything. Boba Fett sucked. Obi-Wan sucked.
Right.
So this.
Yeah, we never reviewed that. We should talk about that one day.
Yeah, I mean it's like Morbius. But yeah, no, this looks great. I don't see how this is a teaser at all. This is
This full on blown
Man,
trailer.
this is that everything looks fucking.
Look, all right, so we basically see him going to, I guess, Mandalore. Is the name of the planet where the Mandalorians live. Bo-Katan's there. I know she's fucking pissed because he has the fucking, what was it called?
He owes her 5 credits.
Yeah, he has the dark saber. Is that what it's called? The glowing black lightsaber.
Yeah.
So he's like the king, I guess. They have those stupid rats from Return of the Jedi that was always hanging on. Yeah. With Java. Fucking looks beautiful. I'm assuming Favreau and Filoni and Dallas Howard are coming back to write and direct and all that.
Yeah, and that as it should be. They know how to handle Star Wars. They know how to handle this series. And, the one thing I can tell you from just that teaser is it looks like they're going places.
Yeah.
The thing I didn't like about Boba Fett, it's all on Tatooine whatever,
yeah.
and it's always the same shit. And Obi-Wan, it looked like one place, and
they were still in the desert. They went to a different planet at the ending, and they were still a desert.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just none of it looked good though.
Yeah, and this started off about a fucking bounty hunter that finds a fucking Force baby.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you got this dark saber, you get some mythology thrown into it. You get Luke, you get like it's building the world slowly but surely. And this guy has nothing to do with those like the main Star Wars, other than like bumping into them. He doesn't really. I don't think he's even had like things with Luke, like straight up like talking.
I don't think. Yeah,
and that's kind of cool. It's like he's his own guy. He's in his own part of the universe, doing his own thing.
Yeah, he's not handling the fate of the Republic
the saga
or
and all
anything.
Republic,
No, yeah. I mean the only negative I have about Mandalorian is that we know it leads to The Force Awakens and those 3 movies.
What are you talking about? There's nothing after Return of the Jedi except fucking Mandalorian and Boba Fett.
But yeah, and so that's probably my only negative. But I really, really believe that it's going to be good, and I'm going to be really disappointed if it's not.
I'm on board with Mando.
Yeah, and that's our review of The Mandalorian Season 3
trailer or teaser. Yo soy. All right, you want to introduce this one?
Andor, is this the one that is this premiering for?
It says it came out like a few hours ago.
What was Rogue One? Yeah, the creators of Rogue One. That if they're seriously involved with this, then I have high expectations. Because that was, I want to say, one of the best live action Star Wars movies.
Yeah, I really liked it. That fucking movie made me cry at the ending, but mostly because of, the princess. So here it looks like this takes place obviously before Rogue One.
Yeah.
And it looks good. The money looks nice. Andor's in it. Oh my god. Diego Luna. Another fucking Mexicano. Yeah.
It looks like they still have clone troopers.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a bunch of characters I don't know. But it looks like a spy thriller. And I don't know. That's what gets me. It looks serious, but it looks like it's going to be fun where it needs to be fun. Like you're gonna cheer in those like Star Warsy parts. It was a quick trailer. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I have high expectations if it's made by those same people because I feel like they got it all right. Maybe, and I know some people that don't like it because I think it was too serious and this and that.
Rogue One?
Yeah. And things have to be fun and whatever. I don't know. Fuck you. But you want your hokey pokey Star Wars, you can get that too. Like they have that, but I do want something that looks serious. And for me, serious is fun.
Yeah, so, I mean, it doesn't and we don't mean like dour, like no, like you can't have fun with it. It's just like we just want something with stakes that doesn't feel like, man, these characters are totally gonna make it out of here. Like you see a Thor movie and it's like, yeah, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
When you see the Marvel characters, they're gonna be fine. I don't think I've worried about it, since Endgame, I guess. And Endgame was what I'm talking about. It was serious, but it was still fun.
Yeah, when you have those fun moments, you know, if anything,
There's levity.
those serious movies, when you have those little fun parts, it makes them that much more special because the movie is serious.
Yeah.
But that's our take on Andor.
Totally will watch it.
Okay.
Did you want to introduce us?
This is the trailer for Willow.
Willow's back, baby!
Yeah, fuck all. Nah, I don't even know.
I am excited for Willow. I was just telling Albert, I fucking love Willow. I love the medieval stuff. Game of Thrones doesn't do it for me, but for you guys, if you love that, awesome. But this is what I'm talking about: the sorcery, the fun, the magic. Oh my god, there's like a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
I am so in love with the first movie. I'm glad to see Willow is back. I know they've been trying to make a sequel forever. Looks like it's based off the daughter from the first movie. Looks like we're getting some of the return characters, including the little guys played by oh my god, what's his name?
I don't remember any of their names, but I mean, no, yeah, you saying that everything. It looks serious.
Yeah.
It looks. They have some fun moments, but it's done well. I think at this point you were bringing up that the only negative is that visually, like the cameras or whatever they're using to shoot it,
because everything's on digital. Everything looks too clean.
Yeah.
It looks too clean. I missed the grain.
The film quality, you know, and I get it. You know, film is expensive and stuff, but sometimes there are ways to make things look.
Oh my god, when he uses that little like dragon breath thing on that fucking monster. Willow in the first one was about this little person trying to come into his own, someone who wasn't, going for the call of adventure, but was forced to, and becomes like a wizard by the end of it. And seeing the Willow here, who was a novice in the first one, and in here, he is taking control.
Yeah, he better not fucking die, man. Don't play with me.
Yeah, like he looks like he's on top of it. They're going to him. In the first one, it was about him accidentally,
He was a joke, I think. The village treated that Willow.
Yeah.
Like,
he's not gonna do anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and they didn't expect anything from him, but he was the hero of that movie, and I am so excited for Willow.
Yeah. The only thing I wish Val Kilmer.
Who knows? I mean, we don't know if he's gonna be in it. It looked like the princess was in it from the first one. The mother of the child. Or I guess she becomes the mother because they adopt her at the ending. So she is going to be there. And the monsters look great.
Yeah, I was going to say that none of it looks cheesy. Like, man, they can't move in their costumes.
Yeah.
Or there's no. It looks legit.
It looks like there's going to be a good amount of practical, optical, and like CGI.
Yeah.
And I'm all for that.
And that's our take on Willow.
Talk about the stuff that...
I'm already recording.
All right, this is you introduced the last one. I'll introduce this one. So one of my favorite movies, my second favorite Disney movie of all time, is The Little Mermaid, and this is Disney's live action attempt at Little Mermaid.
Yeah, attempt.
Well, if you know, I've not been a fan of the live action things except for a few of them.
They suck. We were talking about it earlier. I was gonna say, you know what, Dumbo is actually not that bad.
No, I haven't seen it
because it's actually completely different than
what do you
cartoon.
What do you think of the water effects?
I can't really see. I mean, if you want to, I don't know, rewind it.
Let me rewind it a little bit.
But look, I'll say this: you brought up, do you want to watch Little Mermaid? And I was like, hell no.
You like the movie though, the original?
Of course, yeah,
okay,
it's right. Great,
Then we can still be brothers.
But it's a dingle hopper.
Yeah, it's a hell of a dingle hopper.
Yeah. But it's just like I don't think Disney has the creatives to do this, or they put some of their really like C-team right out of college people to do these, because this looks Finding Nemo looks better. Visually,
I think they have a certain look to their CGI. Like they've already trademarked, this has to look like Disney CGI. And then you can you've seen other movies, Maleficent and Well, I haven't seen Dumbo, so like Alice in Wonderland, the CGI looks same as that type of stuff. Oh, the Pinocchio movie, The fish look like they were just copied off of the goldfish. They don't really show much. They're doing the song Part of Your World. The Haley Bailey? I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. Because I wanted to say Halle Berry. Not because you look like her or anything. But because you have similar names. Her voice is great.
Yeah, but it looks fucking lame.
It looks like which
a made-for-TV student.
It looks
film,
Broadway.
everything.
It looks like it's on a stage. Her voice was great. I will give her that. Man, if I swear to God, if there's people that are like, oh, I don't want to watch this, the original, she's white. I'm like, shut the.
Well, it just said right there, like that it sparks debates about. Of course, you're gonna get that all the time.
White people did not trademark like mermaids,
because it's only white people under the sea.
Yeah, it's only white people under the sea. They colonized. They're not immigrants. They colonized.
Manifest destiny.
Oh man,
but I'm more like. Okay, first of all, what a fucking cop-out. Let's just remake our animation. Second, okay, that's fucking lazy, right? But the biggest thing is like, okay, she's like part of that, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she's singing it, she has no expression on her face, and that's not really her, but like when you think of the original, you see her fucking hair flowing. You see her eyes widen. You see the power of animation come through.
Well, I think
they animate the fuck out of that.
They do. That is, that's why it's one of my
and then in live action, it's just it's a robot and not.
Ouch.
I mean, I'm exaggerating, but I'm saying like, if you animate something, animation is gonna look livelier than live action.
They're able to do more movements. Because in the original one, she's swimming up to like this hole and looking out, into the great unknown, and because the sun is filtering through, and her hair is swirling or whatever. And here she's like sitting on a flat rock, and that might be just because this is just a teaser. Maybe in the actual end. No, you don't think so?
No.
Well,
they take the easy way out with all of it. It's like, well, let's just. This happened in the cartoon. Let's just do this. Let's just do this.
I will say, I don't know. My favorite animated or Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast. The live action Beauty and the Beast completely failed me. I was so upset with that movie.
It did suck. Yeah.
I love The Little Mermaid, and I've always wanted it. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, this would be cool as live action. Same thing with Aladdin. I'm like, this would make a great live action movie. But
it didn't.
I just I'm excited. This girl looks like she has the pipes. I don't know much about her, and as long as she can sing, and I hope they put in the effort to make it at least a little bit different. And I think that's where they're stuck in a rock in a hard place. Is you'll get you're pretty much damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you make it too much similar to the movie, then you're just copying it, and you should have just left well enough alone and just left the animated movie by itself. But then if you stray too far, then be like, well, what the fuck? Why did you call it Little Mermaid? You should have just called it La Pequeña Sirena. I don't know. So whatever. The little sea person, or the tiny sea person.
Yeah, the crustacean, Lovecraftian mermaid.
No. So it's like I don't know. I'm not a big fan of these live action movies, but I can't not get excited when I hear that fucking song.
Okay, but that's the song, though. Yeah, see, that brings me to my other thing is like, why are you excited? Well, it's because it's the Little Mermaid. Yeah. So are you really excited about that, or are you excited about what you thought of the original? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It's I don't know, because I've 98% of the movies that they've done based off of their animated stuff has been crap, and with maybe little moments that I've liked out of each one, but the best one has been hands down The Jungle Book. But
I see that. I think that movie was well done. I don't remember it too much, but I
haven't seen it in years. But when I saw it, I was like, "Whoa, you did it! You've done it! Like, you were able to make this movie exist on its own." But yeah, so we'll see when it comes out.
And that's our take on The Little Mermaid live action piece of shit.
Whoa, hey!
So our next one is Disenchanted, the sequel to Star Wars.
The sequel to Enchanted, starring Amy Adams and McDreamy, Patrick Dempsey,
James Marsden.
and James Marsden. Should be Hal Jordan. But then you've never seen the original one.
I've seen some of it, but yeah, not. Too
I am a big fan of Enchanted. Any chance I get to watch it with my kids or when I'm alone at night just watching Amy. Okay. But Amy Adams is back. It looks like this takes place. Well, I guess it's been like 10 plus years since the last one. So the little girl that she. So basically, Enchanted is a reverse on the tropes of the princess. She has to save the day. And she comes to our world, which again, I think I complained about that in a previous episode where I hate when they do, oh, they're from a different planet or a cartoon world and they come to our world. But she's basically from a Disney movie coming to like New York. So this takes place 10 years later. Or so her daughter, her stepdaughter is now a teenager. So we get to see what happens after Happily Ever After. And it seems like you kind of get stuck in a rut. And they move from New York to like a small town, and I guess Amy Adams wants her happily ever after because she sees her ex-boyfriend the prince with Idina Menzel, or what was her name? How does John Travolta pronounce it? Mazuba Baluba.
Yeah.
So it looks good. It looks fun. It's gonna be on Disney Plus. It doesn't look like it's going to theaters. It looks like when she wishes for her happily ever after, Amy Adams, it looks like it backfires and she's becoming the evil stepmom, which is seeing Amy Adams as like Breaking Bad. I'm all for. That's I think that'll be fun because she's the good guy in the first one and she has to fight her evil future evil mother-in-law, and then here she's becoming like the evil stepmom. Maya Rudolph is in it. She I love Maya Rudolph, so all for me, yes.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like, since I don't really have that connection, but I like the people in it, like, it to me, it doesn't look like anything.
Would you watch it?
I mean,
well, it's on Disney Plus, so
I'd only put it on for Thule because it has effects.
Yeah.
And
just shut up and watch the movie.
Yeah, but like I probably wouldn't watch. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch that. And that's not a knock on any of it. It's just like I just don't care.
I love it as an adult. My kids love it. The music in the first one is great. I'm sure the music in here will be great. I think Alan Menken and them, the pretty much the dudes that did all the music for 90s Disney movies, which we're all fond of, are coming back. So I'm excited. I love it.
So watch it or don't.
Yeah, we're not your boss.
Yeah. Okay, our next one is a piece of shit, horrible thing.
Wow. We have two different.
God damn. What is it with people and taking the fucking lazy route? Like,
we didn't even.
I mean, we didn't even introduce which movie we're talking about, but it's Hocus Pocus 2.
All right. What do you like the original Hocus Pocus?
Hell yeah! Like, damn, that movie's legit, and I think I read up on it a little bit, and it said that it failed when it came out.
Oh yeah.
But then, it did really well. It became a cult hit.
It was on like ABC, Fox Family, Disney Channel. Like it's been on every year since it's come out.
And I mean, I can tell you, Thule watched it and she loves it. And
I love that movie.
I don't know anyone who doesn't like that movie.
It's a staple of Halloween. Like,
yeah.
It's almost. I would watch it more than The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. But
yeah, I mean everywhere. That's it. It's a classic. I think. 100%.
So this one, it looks like we're going to see the origin of the Sanderson sisters. All the original trios coming back. Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and, oh my God, Peggy Hill. And it looks like they're going to show how when they were kids, when they were 16, they got the evil book. Which is funny because the way the first one ends, it has like a post-credit sequence where we see the book and it's still like alive. So the fact that they're making a sequel makes sense. It's good. It looks like, I was telling you that the girls, the women, have not missed a beat. It looks like they slipped back into their characters very easily. It looks very Disney Channel, very Disney, like made for
visually,
TV.
Yeah, visually it looks terrible. This looks To me, it looks like a commercial where they're like, "Hey, remember us? Like,
Yeah.
better get Geico."
Oh, yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like
I can see that. Yeah.
so. Yeah,
It's like
visually looks bad.
The Wonderful World of Disney presents at Saturday night at the movies or whatever. I'm not a big fan of Sarah Jessica Parker, but I told you that there's moments here that I laughed where they said like spread out and she's like
Yeah,
spreading
that
out.
was funny.
There's like cute little jokes. I thought the salt, like, oh, we should get salt because salt blocks like evil energy, but the friend is like, why? So we can taste better. It doesn't look like it's really connected to the first one.
Oh, but didn't you see the million things that they just redo from the
Yes,
first
they-
one and
they-
expect you to be like,
Oh.
hey,
Maka,
get it?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, nudging right in
Yeah.
your eye, like, huh?
I get it.
Stop, back
Yeah.
off. I'm gonna watch. Okay, it's on Disney Plus. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna watch it. I'm sure it probably won't be as good as the first one, but I love fucking Bette Midler. Remember when that dude was littering while he was driving the truck, and then she like goes after him.
I'll get you for this, Batman.
She throws a cannon and it blows up.
See, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't love her. I don't know. I don't really know her, but I
Yeah.
love them in the first one.
That's what I'm saying.
It looked like what you said. They're totally back in character again. But I think the movie looks terrible.
It looks very TV. It looks very TV. Very like, like 90s Disney Sunday night movies or just something you would catch on Disney Channel, like Halloween Town. And not a rag on that. I've never seen Halloween Town, but like it looks Even Stevens movie. I like the Even Stevens movie, but it looks like a TV movie. But yeah, that was Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah, or piece of shit.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, that was our quick reaction reviews of the trailers they showed at D23. There was more stuff going on that they were talking about. The leader, Tim Blake Nelson, from Oh Brother Where Art Thou in the original the Incredible Hulk movie starring, what the fuck was his name?
Will Patton.
Blitz. Ed Norton. I guess he's gonna be the bad guy.
See, this means not welcome.
Yeah, he's gonna be the bad guy for Captain America. Sam Wilson's Captain America. Anthony Mackie for Captain America 4. The only other thing and then they show the Thunderbolts. We're not really gonna talk about.
Yeah,
that.
I mean, there's not much. Just announcing cast. I don't care unless you show me
like
something.
Yeah, it from what it looked like, it just had Yelena with Florence Pugh. She's great.
Okay.
I'll watch her in anything. She's a great actress. Other returning people, the U.S. agent, but we just saw this little reel of Harrison Ford talking about
Emotionally.
Oh my god, he was breaking down. I never seen him like almost cry. It's like when you don't expect to see your dad cry.
Yeah.
You know, he was talking emotionally about how excited he is for everyone to watch Indiana Jones, and he said this is the last time he's doing it. James Mangold, 310 to Yuma, The Wolverine and Logan directing. But he said that this is a very human story and it's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah. I mean, he said it's spectacular. That, like, he really seemed like he couldn't give it enough praise.
Yeah, and we know that it's show business and they hype up. They have to hype up their movies for people to go see it. But I don't know. So seeing Harrison Ford in interviews, and I know he has a sense of humor and stuff, but he's always so curmudgeon. But the way he was talking about it, man, and I'm sure it might be a flux of emotions of like him not. Well, this is the last time. This is the last time we're gonna see Indy.
He's already pretty old, and then being on stage in front of a bunch of people. I mean, it could be all of that, but I don't know.
It sounded like he's happy with this movie.
Yeah.
And that is my most anticipated movie of next year. Indiana Jones is one of the greatest characters ever, and Harrison Ford is one of the greatest actors. And he's that guy. I can't wait. I wish they showed a trailer or a teaser or something. I hope it's not the end of his universe. I still think that they should do a short round TV show where we see him grow up like like teenage or young adult short round.
I mean, they can do so much. Here's a Indiana Jones like teenager. I mean, they did the show.
I think I think you kind of have to move past him and like maybe the people whose lives he's touched, like that, like Sala and his family, you know, or you know stuff like that, or indirectly, I think. But yeah, no, the trailers, fuck man. I mean, Disney usually brings it.
No, they don't.
You don't think so?
Mean?
Well,
No,
I mean,
I don't think so.
I think they make good trailers and stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
But trailers
that's what
are
I'm saying.
business.
Well,
Like,
yes, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's a lot of the trailers I saw today makes me want to watch their movies. Whether those movies or shows are not going to be good, we'll watch that when it happens, and and we'll talk shit about it.
Yeah.
But Mandalorian looks great. Willow.
I mean, I'll say this. I think they had a good blend of things that I'd like to see and things that I don't want to see. Not all of it was shit, and not all of it was like, oh, these are for sure things. So whatever.
I think they at least piqued our interest in one way or another. Even if it's like maybe like I'm sure there's gonna be crap, but I'm gonna watch it anyway to see if it is. Yeah. But no, I liked it. I mean, Warner Brothers hopefully next year would. Did they tell you to cancel DC fandom?
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't have any fans. I mean, who can be a fan after all this?
There's
nonsense?
So much, with all the Batgirl movie getting canceled and like the Batman Cape Crusader cartoon not coming out, and there's not going to be a thing. I think that their official response from Warner Brothers was like,
"Fuck you."
Yeah. You have faced the acts of Zaslav.
Yeah.
That they prefer to be with an audience like at a Comic-Con, and it's just their way of saying we don't want to spend the money.
We don't want to spend. It's too expensive.
Yeah. We don't want to pay the actors to come out and talk about their movie. We'll do that when they're at Comic-Con. But all right.
You know what? I'm fine with that because sometimes like even the video game industries did that where they all had E3. And then they all started doing their own things like, oh, here's an EA presentation. Here's the Activision presentation. Here's Ubisoft. And it's like...
Ubisoft.
Like, you guys don't even have anything to show, and you spent an hour and a half doing that.
Yeah.
Like, you could have folded that into something else. But so I'm fine with that, but it's just more... like, they had to fix their shit. And people want to see these DC characters, and Warner Brothers is just like, what?
Well, hopefully next year we'll see. But out of all those trailers we saw, which ones do you want to see? I think
probably Mandalorian. Star Wars stuff. I think recently, if anything, I've been more of a sucker for. I don't know why.
Because it's a galaxy far, far away, man.
I mean, it's just when it's done well.
Yeah, when it's done well, it's really
amazing.
Well,
But like when it's fucked up, like it's just like, why? What was going through your head? You know what I mean?
Hey,
it really.
What's your name? Ray Skywalker. Oh my!
You had to speak up, dear. I can't.
I said.
That's okay.
You see, like Luke's Force goes just waving, like no. But okay, so Mandalorian.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say Willow. Just because I haven't seen that guy in forever, so I'm excited for that. And then Mandalorian. But yeah, and topping the 3, I'll Disenchanted because I love Amy Adams. All right.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.
We love you.
Bye.